welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Ullman Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the UCF Knights, taking on a team from the ACC, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Knights will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Tulane's offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count.
Looking for a huge play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Knights offense will have its first possession of the game. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
To the air on first down. Hauls it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's third down, and the line to gain is to 36. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. And a big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. The Knights will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does cross the 50 and now to be 4th down. The Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The screen, he can go. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll try the run. Turning on the Jets. Guided out of bounds at the 34, and the running game really coming through. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Tulane right back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Cook. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
2nd down coming up.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself on the draw. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Calls his own number. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And here comes the punt team.
Number 13 in punt formation to kick it away.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Pulled and fired complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he wants it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Starts the drive trying to go up top. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Green Wave lining up facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Uncorks it. It's caught downfield. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 up. Touchdown, Green Wave! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ole Miss. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big change...
There he goes! He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll leave it with him. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Steps away. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Knights with the 1st and 10.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get 1st downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Motion from the wideout. Fires left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Knights decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Slings it downfield. fires into traffic, intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Knights will try to convert on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Knights will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. A first down run in the red zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Made it harder on themselves on first down. Now second and goal from the 9. Back to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got second and goal. Boom. Create that negative.
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Yeah, and that's fumbles in consecutive weeks. Coaches don't like that. They start to, you know what happens is the trust factor goes out the window. I don't want to run you as much because I can't trust you as much, especially in big spots. Got to hold them to that football.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Knights in a good spot here with second and short.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He'll do it himself. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. It's first down from the 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's long. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The inside handoff. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand. When he gets up to the line of scrimmage, he gets right through the line and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. You got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Oh, he missed it. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Sets up the screen. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. He stopped a little bit short. They'll mark it at the 38. It's 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The kick is on its way. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's long. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. They'll run play action. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll try the left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Number 17 in punt formation to kick it away.
Punt is in the air. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just...
Turning it on! Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a second and long. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Tulane. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right. Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off of it, this game is not over. They're trailing by 11 to Ohio State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to pick up yardage. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Knights send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the option. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Tulane right back to the line. Goes to the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches were...
A shot toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful back.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Running back searching for a hole. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
The Knights will call on their punt team.
Number 17.
He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. The option look. The give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Looking for space. It's Huff. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. The pitch. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Tulane to the line facing 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the direct snap, it's Cook. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. They'll run the option. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on 3rd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. They'll run the screen. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Didn't have much room to run, and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Burrow. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Gives it on the option. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Knights want to move quickly. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You can tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Looking for a gap. It's Hop. Got enough for the first down. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He's got the back in the middle. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. They'll go back to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Give to the running back. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.